Hello and greetings once again, my beautiful beer babies. I've been missing you guys for the past few weeks. I've been busy with all kinds of stupid stuff. Most of it stupid, the rest of it boring. Nothing interesting. I must say, it is wonderful to be able to share my love of beer with you guys on this channel. It is such a huge delight for me to be able to do that. I really do love doing this. And I've realized it's become a pretty big part of my life. And I love you guys. So thank you for watching. So without further ado, for our dirty 30th episode, I decided that we'd be taking a look at this Southern Tier Raspberry Shine. It'd be shining out in the darkness. This is one of those beers that is not a Pennsylvania beer, but I feel like it's got that energy. I mean, it is from upstate New York, so it's not that far off. We'll give it a pass. Full disclosure, I did attempt to shoot this video yesterday, but there was, I don't know, some kind of weird audio glitch that happened, and I just wasn't feeling it. So I was like, you know what? Let's nip it in the bud, and then we will re-upload today. So that's what we're doing. So this beer is fantastic. Now that I've done a video on it yesterday, I can tell you guys with absolute certainty, this is a good one. It's 5% alcohol, 15 IBUs, so limited bitterness, but you guys will see. You'll see. Yeah, I just visited my sister in Mechanicsburg. Oh, it's a pour. Not an aggressive pour. You can see, slow and on the side, but this beer, it just has a massive head. It just does. I think it's because of the flavorings that they use. It's just like, it's a beer that is easily disturbed and creates a big foamy rocky head like that. It's actually really pretty, I think. It's a good looking wheat beer. Now it is a wheat beer, so I know a lot of you folks are going to be like, meh, but including my sister who I visited in Mechanicsburg, which was gorgeous. Spring has officially sprung, like big time out there. Like every tree is just covered with blooms and leaves, and it looks fantastic. It looks like a painting out there. Yeah, now that the head is receding, you take a big whiff, and it's that sort of almost sweet tarts kind of sour. It's got a real candy kind of a smell, which I'm sure some people would find off-putting because it is a little bit reminiscent of maybe like a concentrate or something like that. But for me, I think that it smells very appropriate because it tastes very sweet. So let's give it a try, shall we? My goodness. I love this beer. I was looking around on Beer Advocate, and it's too new to have a score yet, but it seems like most people rated it in like the 70 to 80% range, somewhere in there. I would say for me, this is definitely more of like an 85 to a 90 even, because it's got this simplicity of flavor that comes from being a wheat ale, combined with the tartness that comes from being a raspberry beer. Yeah, so it's almost like a really good sour, you know, mixed bread with a perfect wheat beer. I don't want to say it's like Blue Moon because it's really not, but if that's the type of beer that you're into, like a lighter wheat beer, this will fit the bill for that. It does have that sort of sour tang to it, which I personally really enjoy. It is a little bit like sweet tarts, but with a little bit more depth to it. It's like there is a taste of fresh raspberry in there that I adore. I'm a huge berry fan. Blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. If it's a berry, yum. Put it in my mouth. And this just has all of that real berry flavor that you expect from a beer called a raspberry wheat ale. So it's got sort of The only thing I would say about it is that it does have a little bit, and I saw other reviewers saying this, it has a little bit of a almost like a spice in the back of the throat that shouldn't be there. And I think that it's something to do with the flavoring that they use. There's some kind of weird chemical imbalance or something happening, but it's very, very minor. It's not like some type of bottom shelf malt liquor or something where the flavor profile is just like corn and horror. It's still very well balanced. It's just that there's a little hint of something in there that I think might turn some drinkers off. But that said, I think if you got a group of friends who are like-minded, this is going to be a big hit if you bring this to a summer party. And you guys are going to be able to crush it. It's one of those beers that you probably could, as long as you're breaking it up with water and stuff like that throughout the day, you could drink this all day. You know, you could spend a day at the pool with these and have a good time. I know yesterday when I attempted to do this review, I actually finished the beer, which I don't normally do on this channel. And I think I'm going to do the same thing today. It's just that good. It is a fantastic beer, and right now, I don't have any other beer in the house. This is it. So, I might as well enjoy myself while I'm doing my reviews here. You can see it's leaving a good amount of lace on my chilled medieval times glass. And it's got a stickiness, a resinous quality to it. The bitterness is extremely mild. There's maybe a hint of bitterness on the back end. Once again, probably from that off flavoring that it has. But overall, it's a very well balanced beer, light, 5%. You know, you could pound it. I am pounding it. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's one of those beers where Southern Tier was clearly not trying to blow your head off with some type of like hop explosion or some type of freaky super sourness. This is meant to be mild. And I like that. I'm a mild kind of guy. What can I say? Mild mannered. Mm, so good. Slammable. Slammably good. And with that, I will bid you adieu, meine Liebchens. It has been a wonderful experience over the past couple months, really getting to share these experiences with you. And I hope you will continue to like and subscribe and watch the videos together. Auf Wiedersehen!